Hello, my name is Lacey from LaceyJoy.com, and on this channel, we talk about speech, teaching, and maximizing your life. Today, we are talking about getting 10,000 steps a day during this safe at home time. Let's get started. So, tip number one is I use a Pomodoro timer app called Focus To Do. No, this is not sponsored, but I did end up liking it so much that I did pay. It was $8.99 for the entire lifetime subscription, so I did pay that. So what it lets me do is it lets me break my to-do list down into smaller bites. It actually runs a Pomodoro timer for you and tracks your breaks. If you're not familiar, a Pomodoro technique is where you set a timer for 25 minutes and you focus on one task during those 25 minutes. At the end of the 25 minutes, you get a 5-minute break. And you repeat that 4 times until you get a longer 15-minute break. And what's so great about this is you can get a lot done if you're staying focused on one thing for 25 minutes. I also have a non-phone option, this timer cube. So instead of 25 minutes, I'll do 20 or 30 minutes, and then I can do a 5-minute break using this timer. Then I will keep track, like a tally marker on a piece of paper. What's nice about the app is it automatically will tell you when your breaks have arrived, and it'll remember to give you that longer break. So I really like Focus To Do because it also has a desktop app that I have on my Windows computer, so I don't need to keep pulling out my phone. There are also other apps that you can look into. I just really liked this one. And what I recommend doing for those 5 and 15-minute breaks is getting up and stretching your legs, making sure you are incorporating movement in your day. It's really easy to sit down for the whole time and just work. But try to remember, you want to get more steps in during the day. So I know what you're thinking. Well, that's great for on those paperwork days or days where I'm typing a lot, but I'm in back-to-back sessions with students. I don't have time to take breaks or set a timer. So on those paperwork days or on the weekends, that's a great time to use the Pomodoro app or some type of technique like that. But for my next recommendations, they can be more for when you're actually working with the students. And you were probably waiting for it, but my second recommendation is a standing desk. So mid-March, when I realized that school would probably be closed and we would be working from our homes, I logged on and I was really lucky. Michael's was having a huge sale, and so I ended up getting a standing desk for about $99. I know it was under $100. What I really like about this desk is it actually folds flat, so you can just lean it up against a wall and you don't need it out all the time. This is really great as a space saver. But really, you don't really need to purchase anything. Before purchasing the standing desk, I actually used to just stack cardboard boxes on top of each other. And also, I got a stand from Amazon that goes up and down that I can just put right on my regular desk. Now I like to use a combination of all three so that I'm making sure my computer is eye level and I have an external keyboard so my arms stay at kind of a 90-degree angle. So do what works for you. I personally knew it would be driving me crazy if I was elevated without a workspace, and that's why I really decided I should get a desk. So with standing while you're working is recommendation number 3. Get yourself a Wobble board. My Wobble board I got from Amazon. It looks like this. And it literally wobbles when you stand. Mine has these, it's like a anti-fatigue mat kind of surface. And while you're standing, you can lean to one side or you can wobble back and forth. This way you're not just standing or jogging in place either. You actually have kind of a set space for that movement. Tip number 4. I love taking walks. I take walks before I start work, and I will take a walk after work before dinner time. Even if it's just for 15 minutes, you need that movement and you need to get those steps in every day. I also like that now that we're safe at home, we're not expected to drive, and that commuting time can be replaced by getting those walks in and getting more steps throughout your workday. If my boyfriend is home from work, we often go together. We're even known to go when it's raining. We'll wear our raincoats, or when it's kind of cold, we'll just bundle up. We live in the Midwest, so our days tend to be dark in the morning and dark at night up for a lot of the year, which is kind of a bummer. So this is my recommendation number 5, is use what you have in your house. So I have been known to use Wii games, such as Walk It Out. I have a glider, a mini elliptical, just any way that I can stay mobile while it's oftentimes freezing cold and I cannot go outside. I also don't have a gym membership, so it's really important that I have things here and there. One of my favorite things is the mini trampoline. You can actually jog on that, and it's really good for your lymphatic system. I like having a lot of options. Idea number 6 is get moving with your students. So instead of staying at your desk, stand up, and get your students moving, and you can move too. You can kind of use a type of task card like activity where your student is told they need to be at the computer for a task, but then they get to stand up and do 10 jumping jacks or lunges or some type of squat, and you can get up and do that with them. I have done this over distance learning, and my students have really liked it and appreciated the chance to get up and move around, with the exception that they do return back to their seats so we can focus on our work. So by incorporating all of these methods, I have actually been able to get at least 10,000 steps a day, even though I'm working at home in my smaller office space. So thanks for watching. Those are my 5 tips for stepping it up. Hopefully you found something that could inspire you, or you could incorporate at least one thing into your day to help you hit those 10,000 steps. So thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you are looking for a way to make money on the side, contact me at the email in the description box if you're interested in learning more about VIPKid. Alright, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye guys!